Hey guys, what's going on? Some more update videos. Now this is a brief update video, but it explains a lot about the next week. This is probably the most counterintuitive but most needed update video, and this involving uploading. Now next week I'm actually planning to upload all 7 days, but it's not my normal upload schedule, so next week there'll be no new uploads basically. There will still be uploads, but there won't be normal new uploads of Throw or Sims to name a few that aren't going to be up there. Never up there anyway. But no. So I thought, as you know, Animal Crossing celebrates holidays, and April 1st is tomorrow, and I normally play Animal Crossing on Sunday. Now, you know, of course, there are things that happen, like April 1st is April Fool's Day, there's an event for that, and it's also Easter Sunday, so there's an Easter Sunday event for that now. My friends sort of told me to redo this because I did it a while ago. If you saw my year in Animal Crossing and the first 7 episodes, those were actually all back to back. And I said that I actually wanted to do a week of this, and I said I would in the previous Animal Crossing video, if you watched that. Now, why am I doing this? Well, first of all, Sunday to Sunday is 2 things. Those are 2 of the 7 days I would upload normally. And not only are there events as well, but I also want to get some stuff done in the game, and it's also my most popular series. But name a few things I want to do. One day, like I said, so some days I might just upload an extra episode. So it might be a normal episode, I might do an extra thing, like I went to the city last time and learned the emotion. So some of those days it'll just be a new episode, nothing new. But some other days it might be a live stream, and I might be trying to get Red's invitation, or just maybe I was told this, or I saw this as an okay-ish idea. Now, as you know, Animal Crossing progresses in real time, but if you saw a live stream going for full 14 hours, now I know that's not going to happen, but say I played for a couple of hours, sort of that peak point of the day, so you see it from early morning, sort of early evening, you sort of saw the day progress as I went along and did my tasks. I thought it'd be a nice little live stream to do on one of those days. Other things, I want to try and start attempting the perfect town thing and laying down patterns. So that's definitely going to be one of those live streams. But basically, next week, it's Animal Crossing content all 7 or 8 days. It's probably going to be Sunday to Saturday, because that counts as a week, 7 days, and then it'll be Animal Crossing extra bit, that would be a sort of, instead of an actual episode, that would still be a summary of what we did in that week. So, I encourage you to sort of tune into those live streams, ding the bell if you haven't already, to get notified when I do go live. Again, this is the sort of project I'm trialling. Again, there are also other things, like on a Saturday, when I actually need to, record some Animal Crossing, I can actually get a damn song to play in my house, and hey, maybe I can dedicate a live stream to Weamify, which I can't, because here's where it links in. So, for those of you who know what the Wii U is, in order to actually get your thing to work, I've said this in previous update videos or Animal Crossing videos, you need the little tablets put in your Wi-Fi, and my tablet charger was massacred by Hoover. So, and we changed broadband providers, so that is, it's not working. So, I can't go on Weamify, sadly. So, the whole week is literally me in my own self-contained bubble. Now, I know that's annoying, and it sounds probably really dumb, but luckily, there might be a way I can get around that with... You're probably not going to be able to see this, and I've probably just gone out of frame awkwardly, but I do have a 15-meter LAN cable down here, so I mean, if that thing has a LAN cable, I'll shove that in. I'll use my crappy Wi-Fi dongle for a while. So I will have to try and see. I might go online with Weamify at last. I know. Some of you have been waiting for this day forever. So next week is going to be pretty good for those people who like Animal Crossing, and nobody else watches my normal series anyway. So hey, maybe the anticipation might actually drive up views. But yeah, it's my most popular series. It just sort of made sense since there's events on both the Sundays as well. And it's spring. It's Animal Crossing season, okay? Cherry trees, it's just, So, I do encourage you to come along, but that's all really this update video has to say. Needs to get it rendering, needs to get it all sort of sorted out, some background music as well. But, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to thumbs up, post notifications, and leave a comment down below. But yeah, if you're excited for, Animal Crossing week, then leave a comment down below. But with all that said, thanks so much, guys. My name's Neremik, and peace, and out.